the last function from the logical functions is switch statement or switch function, right? As if you have already studied about in programming the switch statement, the same case is the switch. In switch statement or switch function, we used to evaluate an expression against a list of values and returns one of multiple possible result expressions. That means we used to specify an expression and give the function a choice from multiple values, and it returns one of those multiple possible expressions, right? So this function is basically used to avoid having multiple nested if statements, right? So the syntax is inside switch function we use to specify expression, then value, and then result. And if we have another list of values, then particular value and then the result of that, and post that once we have all listed down all the values and their results, we used to specify else condition. So if we don't have any of the listed value from that, we will be specify else value, right? So these all are the parameters that I have told you. Last, if isn't, if else isn't specified, then blank is returned. That means if there is no value from the listed values and we haven't specified else, then it will return blank. Now going to our Power BI desktop and specify the switch statement. So here if you see the main table I have is orders table, right? And I have this separate table for DAX specific functions, right? And I have separated or segregated the functions in different categories like aggregation function, then logical functions. Then in this playlist we will study all other categories of the functions also. So we have segregated these things. So I have already created the videos for this particular scenario, the segregation and creating separate table for DAX. So the links are being attached into the description. You can find from there. So as we are studying logical functions, so I'll be creating the switch statement function or the measure inside logical functions folder. So here I'll just click on this three dots, right, and click on new measure. So here what I'll do is I have regions, I have data for us us country basically, right? So here switch statement, or let it call it switch function. Here let me just call the function as switch, and expression let's call it from different regions, right? So let me call it selected value from regions. So we have four regions in us, right? So here I have specified the expression as selected value, and if we have value as central, then it should result me region central, right? Just I'm printing the values. Then let me if call it if I have east, then it should print region as east, right? Then I have west, then print region as west. uh, then I have one more value, east west south, right? Then I'll just print as region south. And if we don't have any of these four values, then no region found, right? So this is my switch condition. So where we have selecting from multiple, we have multiple values in region central, east, west, and south. So if we are just checking whatever the value is selected from among these four using the selected value function, right? Then we are checking for central, it should print this. For east, it should print this. For west, it should print this. South, it should print this value. And if it is not finding any of these four, then it should print this value. If I just commit it, so this no region found value is my else value. It is just committing it or saving my function. Let me just put it into this table, right? Into the stable switch function. So for, if you can see, for central it is printing region central. For east it is printing east. For west and for south also, right? Now if I show you, I am taking one slicer. Let's see, let me take it here, and here I am taking region, right? And let me just in slider settings, let me keep it drop down, right? And inside one card, let me just copy the formatting and paste it here. Okay, let me just first give the switch function here. No region, because we haven't selected any region yet, right? So if I just select any region from here, west, now it will print region west. If I select south, it will print region south. If I just keep east, it will print like that. So this way it also works. Now let me take another scenario inside my switch function. If I just remove central wala condition from here, let me, if I don't have central, let me keep it north, right? So here let it keep north and select, because we don't have north here, right? Then what it will print, we don't have north but we have central there. Then what will happen, let me clear the slicer from here. For central, it is printing no region found, right? Because it hasn't found any region as central, so it is printing us the else condition, correct? So this is the thing. Now if I just remove this else condition, right? Now I don't have else, and also I, the region is not found as north. Then let's see what will happen. It will return blank for central, right? And else statement for this, if we don't select any region from here, then in card also it will return blank. But here, if I just select any value, it will print that. If I print select central, which is not found here, then it will return blank value, no statement will be printed. So this is how our switch statement works. Also, one more thing, instead of these string statements, we can also provide some other function. Let's say sum of sales amount, right? For okay, for central, let it be, right? And let me close it here. Now if we select central function, it will print the sum of sales amount for that particular central region, right? So for all the central regions, it is just printing me that particular sum of sales, correct? Now if I just select central here, it will give me the sum of that particular central region, not the total for all the regions, but only for central it will print.